Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School. I probably ought to say good afternoon as it's not yet 5 o'clock. Welcome to the 6A West Division III Substate Final. Winner goes to state, loser goes home. Kevin Arkin with you. Elizabeth Dibben will join me here in just 60 seconds. We're glad you're with us. This is the pregame show, and we're going to give you everything you need to know about this game here on the backside of this important message coming from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. You're watching NWHS Grizz. Thanks for joining us. This is Grizzly Basketball.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the
Game isn't very good here. Try that.
Might check one, too.
You're good. You're too loud. Center us. Perfect. And welcome back to Wichita Northwest for today's 6A West State Sub-Final game. I'm Kevin Arkin, Elizabeth Dibben alongside here. And Elizabeth, the excitement's already building here in this building. The band is going bonkers.
Oh,
the
yeah.
place is full of Maize fans. It's full of Northwest fans. Ought to be a great game.
I can definitely say the house is definitely packed.
Well, we have some things to talk about. One of the things that we have not yet talked about is the girls' season.
Yeah.
Girls' season came to an abrupt end, unfortunately, a week ago when they lost their Substate semi-final game to Washburn Rural in Topeka, losing that one 61-24. They were just dominated. And it's been that kind of a year for the girls.
Yeah, it definitely has. But we also have some key injuries that hold us from getting a couple of wins.
And
but
that is a valid point to bring up, is the injury situation. We had,
we had Edwards and Hallman out for most of the season.
They did, yeah, especially Hallman. Hallman did not play in a lot of games this year. She had a knee injury early on. It was kind of a nagging injury, if you will. And her loss was big because she was the biggest person on the team.
Yeah, she was definitely our spark plug.
All of the beef went away when she got injured.
Yeah.
So that was a bad thing.
But we also were lacking size and muscle. And when we played most teams, like Heights and South, that's what we were struggling with.
Pardon me while I reach, folks. We're one man short here, adjusting our tonal quality, if you will. The band is overwhelming us.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely louder than us.
Not a bad problem to have.
No, not at all.
So, yeah. I think we can safely say the girls were inconsistent at best. I mean, the Heights came in here and we played even with them for a quarter.
Yeah.
And then got blown out. In one of the biggest losses of the year at home. They just couldn't keep it up.
Yeah, but also there's some really positive factors about that, is that we did win most of the games that we were expected to win, so that was a big boost for us.
That's true. the girls, for example, they swept North.
That's really good.
And they got swept by Capon. They got swept by Heights. So,
Yeah.
and all of that was expected.
Yeah.
So, nobody was thinking in terms of anything being any different
Yeah.
as far as those results are concerned. So, here's another factor. We didn't talk about it during the regular year. 3 of the projected stars on our team this year are not here. They transferred to other Wichita area schools.
Like Barber, Wall, and Robinson went to other different teams.
Exactly. And I think the one that hurt us, well, Viviana Wall did not hurt us at all. She didn't play against us this year. The one that really hurt us was Aaliyah Richard. No, I'm sorry, not Aaliyah Richard. I'm getting confused.
Barber.
Innocent Robinson. She went to South. South came in here, and she basically single-handedly mercy ruled us.
Yeah.
So, she had like 25 points in the game all by herself. And she just ran ripshot up against us. And I'm sure that there was motivation on her part to do that. So,
I would too. I would find that motivating. But
so what do we have looking forward?
we're looking for Leah Richard to come back and lead the team, and some new blood.
She'll be a senior next year.
Yeah, and some new blood from JV and incoming freshman class.
Hopefully JV will come in and get some things done for next year as well. So all of those things, all those things are good. It's a rebuilding year, new coach with Christina Commons coming in, taking over from Myers. I thought they did fine with what they had.
Yeah.
So,
but they also want to replace seniors Carly Wimberly and Nikili Nave. Those are really big hitters.
well, in different aspects of the game, you're exactly right. Carly Wimberly, good defensive player, and she was hurt part of the year as well.
Yeah, that's true.
She's going to be hard to replace. McKaylee Nave, a good situational player. We have one of the Maize fans hugging our cameraman right here. That's what made me stop and chuckle for just a moment. But they've got some work to do next year, and I know Christina.
But we're going to pay attention to Maize versus Northwest, 6th seed versus 3rd seed.
Pardon me, I got a frog in my throat. Yeah, we don't know much about this. I know. I know you did some research on Maize.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a little bit about what you know about that squad?
All right. Malova, number 2 on Maize, put up 12 points a game, along with 5.4 rebounds per game.
And he's in the starting lineup tonight.
Yes, that's true. And Grill, number 9, with. You didn't put the number, but okay.
Now the roars for the arrival of the Grizzlies onto the floor.
All right. He has 3.7 assists and 2.9 steals per game. And he's also starting. So that's really big for us. Those are 2 players that we need to shut down. Because they'll get fire. They'll get on fire pretty quickly. And number 2 is also judged by multiple people that he's the most underrated player in our area. So we got to watch out for him. And
let's quickly go. We only have 2 minutes to go before they start national anthem. Quickly, your keys to the game if you're on the Maize side.
Avoid Grizzly fast breaks and man advantage buckets.
And we're good at that.
get the lead with aggressive offense, points in the paint, using their size and overwhelming to keep.
Yeah, you look at their roster, for example. They only have one person under 6 foot.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely do have height advantage. But also, they need to keep us from shooting threes and defend really well.
Okay, then on the flip side, we've got Northwest.
Rebound.
Northwest has to rebound.
Yes. Allow second chance buckets by Maize. Oh, allow no second chance buckets from Maize. Excuse me.
That was the secret to the game against Capen last Friday night when we beat Capen. We out-rebounded them, especially defensively. Okay,
Yep.
Then real quickly, we need to dominate the turnover margin. We need to force them to turn the ball over. They're big. That makes it harder for the ball to handle.
Just like we did against Free State, yeah.
Just like we did against Free State. And
Yeah.
finally, the most aggravating part of our game is when we get into the paint, put the ball up uncontested, and it doesn't go down.
Yeah. But we're also really good on fast break, like I said earlier. So we'll be able to get fast break opportunities, and we just need to consistently knock them down.
Okay, folks, we're going to ask the camera person to switch the camera to the floor. There we go. You want to move back over here, you take the computer. And we're operating short-handed, but we're going to make this go. No, I don't. All I want you to do is hang in here with me, folks. Go back and forth. No zooming in or out, going up or down. Just back and forth. Keep it on our team during the introductions. Okay, it's time for the starting lineups for both teams, ladies and gentlemen. But first, the national anthem. There's the national anthem, another fine performance of the national anthem here at Northwest High. I do have rosters for you. There we go.
Sweet.
We're going to give you the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the Maize Eagles. Number 0, a 5'11 junior, Alec Grill. Number 2, Braden Iovella, a sophomore at 6'3". Alec Hanna's a junior at 6'3", number 5. Number 10, Gavin Hinote is a 6'3" senior. Charles Sharp, a 6'4" junior. That's the starting lineup for the Maize Eagles, coached by Chris Grill and assisted by Brandel Easter, Travis Grover, Henry Sands, and Lonnie Waller. Now the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. A senior guard, 5'9", number 2, Tayshawn Williams. Number 4 is a 5'11" sophomore guard, Darian Hammond. Eli Benning, a 6-foot junior guard, number 5. Jerome Henderson, a 6'3" senior forward, number 11. And rounding out the starting 5, number 23, Jace Glasper, a 6'2" senior forward. Grizzlies are coached by Andy Hill. He's assisted by Kylan Hawkins, Gary Cooper, and Gavin Dahl. Student assistant, special credit goes to Quentin Brown. We're getting ready to kick this off. Grizzlies are in their home whites. Maize is wearing their red and road uniforms. Grizzlies will play from left to right here in the first half. Ready to tip the ball for each team. Jason Glasper for Northwest and Charles Sharp for Maize High. Again, the starting lineup for Northwest: Williams, Hammond, Benning, Henderson, and Glasper. Here's the whistle, ball's in the air, and Maize wins the opening tip. And this is probably the loudest this gym has been in 2 years. Substate final. Around the horn it goes for Maize. And Maize starts with an easy lay-in. Now here comes Northwest back with it. Benning has it, top of the key.
Now also keep in mind we're on the Maize side, so you're gonna hear a lot more Maize than Northwest.
Absolutely. There's an alley-oop play, didn't work. Glasper back to Williams. He can't make it go. It's rebounded by Maize. Bad pass by Maize forces him to stall. With the ball for Maize is Hanote. Underneath. Short one misses. Rebound to Maize. There's a three-point attempt.
There it is.
Maize leads 5-0.
Malovia already leading with 5 points on the board for the Eagles.
Tayshawn Williams facing a 3-2 zone. Puts it in the middle, back out to Williams for 3. Williams gets hammered, no call. And a 2-on-1 break for Maize.
There it is.
7-0, and a timeout is called by the Grizzlies. They need to regroup and regroup fast. Well, so far the keys to the game are exactly right. It's just that nothing has happened.
Yeah.
With those keys to the game.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, Kevin. They came in out strong and fast. You just saw on the floor, Malovia already leading the Eagles with 5 points on the board and controlling Northwest right now. So hopefully we get the reins back and win this ball game.
Well, the Grizzlies, the Maize strategy of quieting the Grizzly crowd is working. The Grizzly crowd is silent on the other side. Grizzlies inbound. 6:20 to go, first quarter. Substate final. Grizzlies trail 7-0. Williams, Hammond for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound to Glasper. He can't get it to his man. It's intercepted by Grill. Here comes Maize back with it. And so far, the height advantage for Maize is working in their favor. Another score, and it's 9-0. And all I can say, if you're wondering why I'm not telling you who's putting them in, Maize has black numbers on their uniforms. Unreadable from up here. They need a new haberdasher. Benning's shot misses, gets the rebound, sends it to Hammond, out to Williams.
I mean, so far, Maize's strategy is winning this ball game so far.
Williams sends it into Hammond, back out to Williams again. Now Benning fights off a double team, pulls it back out. Taking their time from the stripe.
There it is.
Grizzlies get the Schneider off the board, and it's 9-2.
Northwest playing heavy defense.
Drill with it, and 10-second violation. Will give the ball back to Northwest.
Beautiful defense by Northwest. Beautiful execution.
Tayshawn Williams inbounds it to Benning. Liam Calvert has his shirt off already. They may make a change here. Oh, alley-oop doesn't go. Putback misses. There's P number 2. Don't miss the layups. From 12 feet, off the heel, no good. Rebounded there by Glasper. Forward to Henderson. He sends it back, intercepted. Iovella is fouled. That'll be the first foul of the night against Northwest. And it's on Benning. Coming in for Maize High, number 15, senior Sean Frazier. And number 32, Ty Willits. There's a three-point attempt from the top of the key, and it's good. Grizzlies are down by 10 in the first quarter.
Northwest got to stop the bleeding. They're down by 10, but there is sight at the end of the tunnel.
Underneath, Glasper.
And there's a
He
foul.
is hammered. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Both teams brought good student sections here tonight. Glasper's first one is good. Liam Calvert comes in for Northwest, number 15, the 6'2" junior forward. He replaces Darian Hammond. Both free throws are good, 12-4, Grizzlies trail. Now they need to force a turnover. That one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Maize. Very fast-moving first quarter and a very fast-moving game. There, he picked off. Here we go. To Benning. Lay it in. Yes! Grizzlies down by 6.
Northwest is also really good on full court pressure. Just like that.
That one knocked out a play by Northwest. It'll stay with Maize. Be inbounded by Mayavella. Back out to the top of the key. Over here near side now. Remarkably, they're unable to penetrate at the moment. Good defense by Northwest. Now under the basket, lay it in. 2:30 to go, first quarter, down by 8. Glasper to Benning for three. No good. Rims out. Rebounded by Maize. 2-on-1 break and a layup. Benning to Williams. Benning scores.
Benning with 4 points on the board already for Northwest. There's a fast break steal.
Williams.
Finish.
This shot was blocked, but on the putback, a foul is called. It'll send Jace Glasper to the line to shoot a pair. Oh, come on, you gotta get those. First one misses. Hammond comes back in for Henderson. That gives us Williams, Hammond, Glasper, Benning, and Calvert. Glasper has one more. He missed them both. Maize has us doubled up. Maize will inbound. Ball brought down the floor. Guess he's looking for a turnover here.
Williams putting on really good pressure. Maize doesn't know what to do with it.
Far side. And back top of the key we go. Pinote with it, gives it off. Underneath, Pinote passes. And they're doing exactly what we figured they would do. They're forcing the game into the paint.
Yeah. Luckily,
trying to take advantage of that additional size. A foul is called on Charles Sharp. That's his third team foul. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Into the paint. We have a pushing foul called. That'll be against Sean Frazier. And Maize is at the limit here in the first quarter. Calvert with the ball. Drives himself into the paint.
There it is.
Turns it over. Good defensive job by Maize to force the turnover. Batiste brings it down. It's picked off. No. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Glasper playing soccer with the basketball a little bit. There it is. Benning with the pickoff.
You got the steal and the shot is blocked. The ball will stay with Northwest. 10 seconds left in the quarter.
Benning picked it off, but man, number 2 just read him like a book.
Benning out to Williams. 10 to go. Back to Benning, back to Williams for 3.
There!
That could have been a lot worse. Grizzlies trail 16-11. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout. This is Grizzly Bend. Back at Northwest High, getting set for the start of quarter number 2. Grizzlies are trailing by 5. It could be a lot worse. Trail by 5. Nobody in any kind of foul trouble. The only trouble we're in is a height problem. We have to overcome the height disadvantage. You can't do anything about it. We've done it before. We'll have to do it again. Grizzlies will inbound. Benning inbounds it to Tayshawn. Calvert on the floor along with Henderson and Hammond. Long 2 from Tayshawn does not go. The rebound fought for, and they're going to give it to Maize.
I gotta say, Kevin, I love this atmosphere. Two teams that don't like each other are playing great.
There's a lay-in by Sharp. They left him back there unmolested. And we're down by 7 again. Williams has it across the timeline. And he lost it out of bounds. It'll turn over to Maize High. Jace Glassberg comes in for Calvert. So the original starting 5 is in the game for Northwest. This is Grill. Oh, he got picked off on his pass by Glassberg. Jace puts it up, doesn't go. Out of bounds, it'll go to Maize.
Northwest may play a great full court press, but Maize knows how to pick it off.
Picked off by Henderson. Well, we're getting good opportunities on the turnovers. We're not doing anything with them. Benning.
Yes!
Oh, good. 18-13. Maize over Northwest. Ball inbounded. Grill with it. In front of Hammond. Now on the far side it goes. Back to Grill and over here on the near side underneath. Hey, they got into the paint and then didn't do anything with it. I'm surprised. Glassberg swiping at the ball, unable to get it. There's a three-point attempt. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hammond. Hammond, the Benning for 3. Good! We're down by 2. Grizzlies have already trailed in the game by 10. They have never led. Timeout call. timeout. Let's take it with them. 5:24 to go, 18-16. Maize over Northwest. This is NWHS Grizz. You're watching Grizzly basketball.
Hey man, you got up for football?
Band class still needs you, man.
Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Back at Northwest High, coming out of the timeout. Want to acknowledge our broadcast crew. Of course, Elizabeth Dibben alongside, and Jalen Mason on camera, doing a fine job as he did Wednesday night. Glad to have him back. We appreciate his service. Hope he's enjoying the game. It's a good game. We're on the low end of the score still, but the Grizzlies are working hard to come back. Ball's inbounded by Maize. Grill sends it across the way. Underneath the basket for a lay-in, and he's fouled. Probably explains why he missed it so badly. That's the first team foul on Northwest. And it's on Glasper. First free throw misses. No matter what, it's going to be a one-possession game. Benning with it. Now over to Williams. 3-2 zone in front of him. Underneath to Henderson. Tried to lay it in. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Benning seeing the whole court was fantastic. The way he got the ball in the paint was fantastic. Kudos to Benning.
And believe it or not, we have standing room here at Northwest today. First one's good. Coming into the game for Northwest, number 22, a 6'5", junior forward, Ajadius Red. Maybe he can negate some of the height differential that's been killing us. Henderson's second one, good. Grizzlies down by 1. Maize started the game with a 9-0 run. Got it to 10-point margin. Now it's down to 1. There's an easy lay-in for Sean Frazier. Benning over to Henderson. Back to Eli. Long three. Good! We're tied! 21 apiece. 4:20 to go, first half.
Benning putting up a clutch three to bring us within none. We're tied.
Benning picks up his second foul. He'll come out for a while. Hammond will take his place. So we've got Williams, Hammond, Red, Glasper, and Henderson in the game. There's one's intercepted.
Yeah!
Hammond, we got the lead for the first time. Grizzlies have come all the way back to take the lead. Iavella trying to do it all, and Red just fouled it. Third foul on the Grizzlies in this quarter. Only one for Maize.
But Hammond, great great read on that pick to bring us within. Actually, no, we're leading. So that's really huge.
Back underway. Maize pulls it out. Iavella with it. On the far side to Sharp. Sharp from 6 feet, count it. And we're tied at 23. 3:30 to go.
This is definitely a real popcorn eating contest. I can say that for sure.
Williams over to Henderson on the near side. Williams. They're not calling a foul. Instead, they're going to call it a turnover. Liam Calvert comes in for Henderson. Maize to inbound. That's Grill with it. Almost got picked off. Underneath, Sharp with it, puts it out and scores. Maize takes the lead. Williams underneath the red. Yes, it goes. We're tied at 25. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if those of you watching can't hear us, as loud as it is in this building. Three-pointer is good. 28-25. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Williams thought about it. Now Red gave it up. Williams got it back.
Red, great hustle there.
Into the corner. Hammond with it. Darian Hammond. Under the strike. Oh! He threw it. He passed it to Glassberg. Instead of taking the layup, he sent it over to Red. Red wasn't ready for it. And it ended up in the bleachers. Red comes out. Henderson came back in. And it's Maize ball. That was unfortunate.
One-man wrecking crew.
We're just not beating those points in the paint. Grizzlies down by 5 after leading by 2.
Malova, one-man wrecking crew for
Williams
Maize.
to Henderson. Calvert misses the lay-in, and here comes Maize on a 3-on-1 break. Maize still with it. Surprised Grill didn't take another three-point attempt, but he did not. Grill has it again now. 25 seconds to go in the first half.
Northwestern playing really good man-to-man.
They're playing for one, obviously. Taken away, no. Yes, but too late to do anything with it. Good job defensively. Lose the second quarter as well. Halftime score, Maize 30, Northwest That's not what you want. Halftime 4. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Well, welcome back, folks, to Wichita Northwest. We are at halftime. Grizzlies trail 30-25 at the half. And Elizabeth, this could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely grab my popcorn and enjoy the second half.
In a game of runs, Gage started with a Maize 9-0 run. And then later in the first quarter, the Grizzlies trailed by as much as 10. And then they started working back. At the end of the first quarter, they were down by 7. And in the second quarter, they actually took the lead on a 7-point run. 23-21. Didn't take long, though, for Maize to take that lead right away from them.
Yeah, but Northwest has been in this type of situations before, and they know how to control it. But also so has Maize, so we're kind of stuck.
Well, go back to our keys to the game. And reviewing our key to the game. For Maize, they needed to avoid our fast break. We haven't had a fast break yet to speak of. Okay? Get points in the paint using their size to overwhelm. Somebody must attack this on their foreheads, because that's what they've done here in this first half. Grizzlies, on the other hand, needed to rebound. They haven't really done much of that. They needed to get turnovers, and they did do that. They got good turnover counts.
Yeah, but they weren't converting.
But they weren't converting. That's exactly right. And because they weren't converting, turnovers weren't moving. And the third one, oh, this one's killing me. Get the layups to fall. How many missed layups do we have in the first half?
A couple.
We have at least 3 that I know of. And if we get those layups to fall, we have the lead at halftime. So they need to work on all that in the second half. I know that the coaching staff is going over that right now with the team.
Yeah.
This game is, pardon me, this game's very winnable for Northwest.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all who have been with us all year. Regardless of who wins this game, this is our final webcast of the year. We do not have rights to the state games, which are in Coke Arena this year, which is too bad, because I love doing games. But we don't have the rights to those games. NFHS has what we do with those games. Sorry, but you'll have to pay for it. I want to thank all of you, though, for tuning in and being with us. All season long. Really means a lot to all of us. For these kids that are working the games, we sure appreciate them. Elizabeth done a great job. She works hard away from this table, doing her prep, and we appreciate that as well. Put up a 1 minute. Put up a 1 minute ad. We're going to take one more quick timeout before we come back with the second half. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Basketball.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
Back Northwest coming out of the second half, or starting the second half. It'll be Maize with the ball to start play. Grizzlies will play now from right to left in the second half. And I'm telling you, Elizabeth, this place is bonkers.
It's super electric in here.
This is the biggest crowd of the year, no question.
Oh, no question about it. This is also our most important game of the year.
On our schedule every year.
This is the biggest crowd I've ever seen coming out.
All righty, we are ready to go.
Hey.
Waiting on Maize to take the floor.
There we go. My bad.
Inbounds to Grill, and we're underway. Benning putting on the pressure quickly. Now Benning has 2 fouls. He's the only one in any kind of foul trouble. 15-footer. In and out, no good. Rebound to Maize. Lay-in, blocked by Hammond, but he fouls him, and that'll send him to the line to shoot 2. Oh, they're going to call it on Glassberg, excuse me. And that's his second. First team foul on Northwest here in the third quarter.
But we got to give credit where credit's due. Hammond is a great defense reliability with that beautiful block.
First free throw rimmed out. We'll get one more here. Oh, he missed them both, and a rebound by Glassberg. All the way down, and yes, down there cherry picking was Tayshawn Williams. Grizzlies within 3.
Northwest playing full court.
Grill with it. Pulls it back out. Gives it the note. Grill with it. Sharp now. Grizzlies doing a good job of motion defense, and just as I said that, Charles Sharp got behind everybody.
You jinxed him, Kevin.
I did. No argument. Benning. Oh, get in there, ball. It rims out. Rebounded by Maize. Grill. Lays it in from 6 feet. Grizzlies down by 7 again. 2-3 zone employed by Maize at the moment. Long 3, no good. Rebound to Maize. We're not getting any second chances here, I'll say that. Maivella goes into Henderson. He was still moving. I'm sure they're going to call a foul on him, and they do. That's his first. Second team foul. They're saying that Maivella was in the act of shooting. I'm not sure I'm buying that, but first one is good.
This is his first time to the line all game.
One more. It's short, rebounded by Henderson. Benning from 6, good. 35-29, 6 minutes to go. Grill again, pulls it back out. Williams, Maivella, back to Grill for 3. Rims in and out, what a break for Northwest.
Grill's a pretty good shooter. For that to happen is just luck.
He is good. Oh, there's one. Benning lost the handle on. That doesn't happen often. And are they going to call Benning for a foul? I hope not. Oh, they just did. That's his third. And that'll probably get him a seat on the bench. We'll see how Coach Hill decides to play it. Williams picks up the loose ball, sends one forward. Laying it in is Henderson. It's a 4-point game again.
There's been several key league changes during this game.
Trying to poke it out of Grill's hand. I'm surprised they didn't call him. In the paint, Shot blocked, put back good. And we have a timeout called by somebody. It's a timeout taken by Maize for 30 seconds. We'll just keep it right here rather than subject you to another spot here at this point. Well, I was hoping that one team would come out flat here in the third quarter. Not ours, of course. And neither one did. They're both as sharp now as they were when the game started.
Yeah, they're both fighting for every possession, which
exactly.
We love it.
Grizzlies will inbound, coming out of the timeout, trailing 37-31.
Northwest has just got to look out for those paint points. That's what Maize is feeding on right now.
Williams, Benning, Calvert, Glasper, and Hammond. The 5 in the game for Northwest. Hammond on the far side drives, puts it up, it's short. Calvert with a backup. And he scores.
Calvert doing the dirty work for Northwest.
Get those second chance points, boys. A lot of pressure being put on and taken away by Benning. Underneath, Hammond to Benning again, doesn't go. This time the rebound goes to Maize. Long pass, I can't believe it. I think we got a turnover there. No, we got a foul. Grizzlies are now at the limit with fouls, with 4. That foul's charged to Tayshawn Williams. That's his first. So now the Grizzlies have the problem of free throws the rest of the quarter. Henderson comes in for Benning. Benning has 3 fouls. Ball's going to be inbounded underneath, and there's a foul. It'll send Sean Frazier to the line to shoot 2. Fouls charged to Henderson, that's his second. Frazier's first one coming. Good. He'll get one more. And he makes them both. Grizzlies down by 6. We haven't seen this Maize team in a long, long time. Oh, Benning turned it over. Unfortunate. And I say Benning, he wasn't even on the floor. That was Hammond that coughed that one up. Grizzlies need to have somebody sit down. It will be Hammond. And it will be Grizzly ball. Glasper gives it to Benning. Boy, the fouls are coming aplenty now. That foul's on Frazier. Team foul number 2, his second. They don't need all 6 points on this possession. They do need 2. Then they can be content to play defense. Benning rims out. Calvert, what a rebound! His shot is blocked going up. I can't believe they didn't call anything there. Maize brings it down. Maize saves it, and a timeout's been taken by the Eagles. 30-second timeout. About 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and take a quick one with them as well. 30 seconds from now, we'll be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is back at Northwest, coming out of the timeout. 2:55 to go, third quarter. Ball inbounded to Brill. And Brill will send it over to Hannah. Back to Brill again. Now he dishes it far side. And they throw it away. That's what the Grizzlies needed. Now they need to take advantage of this.
I can tell you, Maize's coach did not like that at all.
In the paint, back out to Williams. Underneath, put it up, go. Jace Glassberg gets a pair. There's a lay-in for Maize. Those Maize lay-ins are killing us. 41-35. Williams. Benning again. We're back within 4 again. Gets it. A lot of bodies flying out there.
They're falling like bowling pins, Kevin.
Yeah, just about. There's one off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Maize. Minode for 3. Off the heel again, no good. Rebounded by Henderson. Benning. Calvert out to Williams for 3. Good! 41-40. Less than a minute to go in the quarter.
Williams with an ice cold 3.
And a timeout taken by Maize. I'm sure this will be a full timeout. It is. Let's take it with it. 41-40. Grizzlies trail. We'll be back. You're watching NWH football.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Coming out of the timeout, Grizzlies trail by 1 after a big three-pointer from NBA distance by Tayshawn Williams, who I understand is committed to, is it Independence or Coffeyville next year?
Independence.
Independence, that's what I thought. So he'll be playing at Independence next winter. And we wish him the best of luck. We will miss him next year. Yeah, we definitely will. He puts a big imprint on this ball game so far. He sure does. Intercepted! Grizzlies lead! 42-41. Drill with it for Maize. 2-3 zone by Northwest. Underneath. There's a foul call. That'll be a shooting foul. Grizzlies are over the limit anyway. John Calvert. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, but do you also see that Maize is struggling to get past half court, let alone score? So we're stopping them slowly. Benning checks in for Reed.
One more free throw coming, and it's good. Tied at 42. Grizzlies have it with 5 seconds to go. They may get it probably in the fourth quarter as well. Now, done it. All right, here we got what you wanted. After 3, 2:42 all. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
Back at Northwest, set for the fourth quarter. Grizzlies will start. Williams, Benning, Glasper, Henderson, and Hammond on the floor for Northwest. Here we go. 8 minutes to decide who goes to state.
This 8 minutes has got to be chaos.
It will be chaos. Penning to Henderson, to Williams. Grizzlies have led twice, excuse me. They've trailed by as many as 12. They've led by as many as 2. Oh, tried to get it to Henderson and went through his fingers. And frustration foul, I'm sure, on Henderson. First foul on Northwest. They need to save the fouls in case they need them later. Regardless of, that'll be Maize ball. Regardless of who wins this game, we will stay live with you for the presentation of the Substate Championship trophy. So don't turn off the instant the final gun sounds. There is the ceremony afterwards. Winner goes to state. Loser calls it a pretty decent year.
Northwest playing an impeccable defense.
By Hammond and company. There's Brill with it. He gives it to Sharp. Sharp feeds it inside. Long rainbow. And a basket. Grizzlies trail by 2. Williams with it. Williams with it again, now out to Benning. Williams and Hammond change places. Benning drives from 15 feet. Good! We're tied again at 44 with 6 to go.
Beautiful floater. Oh my goodness, that was perfection.
I'm glad we have him back next year.
Oh, what a steal, what a steal, what a steal!
A steal by Williams. Lay it in. Grizzlies lead. Grizzlies lead.
Can I say that over and over? Grizzlies lead. Grizzlies lead.
What do they call? I think they're calling a foul on Benning. That's his 4th. We lose him, we're in big trouble. Played with 4 fouls earlier this year. Survived it. Sharp with it. Loses it. Benning has it. Gives it to Williams. Credit the pick to Jason Glasgow. 2-1-2 zone now. Williams slowing it down. Grizzlies lead by 2 into Benning. Benning over to Henderson for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Rebound to Williams. We'll do it again.
Second chance buckets are huge for Northwest. Hopefully they capitalize on this.
Williams sends it into Benning. Benning driving. Fade away, doesn't go. Rebound to Clasper. Oh, they're calling a jump ball. And of all times to have, the dumbest rule in all of sports come into play. This is it.
Hey, but also think about this. This is our first jump ball that we had in all game.
Maize gets it on the alternating possession. This is the next rule I want them to change. Steal, 2-on-0 break. Grizzlies by 4, their biggest lead of the game. Brill lost it. Northwest ball. Grizzly basketball, 4 minutes to go. Glad to have you join the party. Don't mind me, I get a little loud. Williams brings it across. Man to man for Maize. What are they calling here? Call the charge on Chase Glasper. Chase Glasper's wanting to know what that was all about.
That is a huge foul.
Maize gets the ball back. Remember now that Eli has 4 fouls. There's a pick by Williams. Williams in the paint. How he kept it, I don't know. Glasper sends it out to Hammond. Hammond, yes! 6-point lead for Northwest. 3:20 to go.
Northwest picking them off like crazy.
Sharp gives it in the corner. There's an uncontested 3 off the heel. No good. Put back is good. And a timeout's been taken by Northwest. Full timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
And we're back with Grizzly basketball. Northwest leading 50-46, the biggest lead of the night so far for your Grizzlies. And here comes Kevin with the colors. Okay, well, he's still talking. So so far Northwest is actually doing really good. They're sticking to their defensive strategy so far, which is winning this ball game, and they're getting really key pickoffs, which is also winning this ball game. So far Northwest is doing better than expected. I have to say that for sure. But here comes Kevin with the colors.
Benning brings it up the floor for Northwest. 3 minutes to go. Grizzlies by 4. He gets around Grill into the paint, lays it up, doesn't go. Benning comes away with it somehow. Those layups, we got to have those layups. Williams to Benning. Benning in the paint underneath. Glasper, yes! 6-point lead, 2:34 to go.
That was the easiest bucket we had all night.
In the corner. That's Sharp with it. He sends it out to Grill. He thought about a 3. Underneath an easy play for Hannah. And get it back within 4. Keep it a 2-possession game. For what it's worth, Maize has not committed a foul in the quarter. They've got 4 fouls to give. Benning puts it up short. Rebounded by Hannah. That one goes out of bounds, maybe, yes! Northwest ball! What defense by the Grizzlies! We have a full timeout again. This one is by Maize. Let's take it with them. 52-48 Northwest. We'll be back. You're watching NWHS Grizz.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
I want to thank Bill Faflick, Jeremy Holiday, and everybody in Topeka at Acacia for their support in helping make this broadcast possible. And this one's a gem. This is going to be in the highlight reel. It's a good one. Grizzlies lead by 4, and they have the ball. Andy Hill called timeout. We'll keep it here. Let me reset this for you. I count 1:45 to go. You already know, 52-48 Northwest. Northwest has committed 3 fouls.
I definitely do have to say...
Maize has not committed any. And Maize has used up all their timeouts. Grizzlies still have 2 left if they want to take them.
But I definitely do have to say, Northwest defense is keeping them in this ball game so far.
It is. The defense is winning the game for them so far. They need to score on this possession. Who if they're asking to do it? Williams, Benning, Hammond, Henderson. Jason. The original starting 5 are on the floor for Northwest. That one goes all the way over to Benning. He's got it. Brings it up the far side. Uncontested, no. Glasper was all alone. I thought he might take it.
Northwest. Maize is double teaming them.
All the whistles got stuck. Fouls charged to Maivella. That's their first team foul. 1:30 to go. Grizzlies by 4. Here we go again. Benning to Williams. To Glasper. Glasper splits a double team underneath to Henderson. Lay it in, yes, and a foul! Count the bucket of the foul!
Hey guys, I've never seen Kevin get this hyped up about a basketball game in my life. This is so huge.
Henderson will shoot 1 to make it a 3-possession game. Missed it. That was big too. We have one coach asking for a foul. We have another coach saying it's our ball. It's going to be Maize ball. They inbound it. Hanna still has it. Now he gives it to Hinode.
Loose ball.
Picked up by Williams. Tayshaw to Benning. And Benning is fouled. He won't go to the line. They had fouls to give, but foul is on Maivella. That's his second. Grizzlies lead by 6. Less than a minute to go. They have the ball. That had to be a foul. That was the weirdest foul I ever saw, but they had to call that.
Hey, I call that an Air Jordan foul right there.
Eagles are now at the limit.
If the Eagles get one more foul, we go to the line.
Eagles will bring in a player, Parker Marowski, a 6'2" senior. All the way into the backcourt for Benning. Up to Williams. Williams.
Yeah!
Grizzlies by 8! That's all right, a 2-pointer works for us.
Clasper's going to the line with a 6-point lead.
They called the foul there?
Yeah, they called a foul.
I missed that.
They literally shoved Clasper.
Clasper has 2 shots to make it a 3-possession game with 33 on the clock. Missed it. No. Come on, ball, fall in there. That is huge. 57-50. Remember, we were tied at 45 at the end of the third quarter. You let him have it. Benning has it. Triple team, gives it to Henderson. All the way to Hammond, who's by himself. Send it back out. And listen to the crowd for your Grizzlies. Gary and Hammond at the line to shoot 2. I think they're premature, but come on, Paul. That didn't go. It's a 2-possession. Pointers cannot beat us. Loose on the floor, picked up by Maize. Underneath, 3-pointer, misses, rebounded by Clasper. Grizzlies are gonna win. There's the buzzer. Grizzlies win. Grizzlies win, they're going to state. Final score, 58-52. Holy moly. Okay, stay with us, folks. We're going to bring you the trophy presentation. I need to make a couple changes.
That was a real draw-dropping game for us. 100%.
Okay. Wherever they do it.
Final score 58-52. Northwest came out with the win, 6-point lead to win that game.
And the fans make a tunnel for the Grizzlies. And they got a right to celebrate. This has been a hard-fought battle all year. And our hats off to the Eagles of Maize High School. What a game they gave us. They deserve to be in the Substate final. Lance Deckinger's out there holding the Substate trophy that he will present to the winning team. Head coach Andy Hill out there. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies are going to state. Now they're posing for some pictures.
Mark 7. Congratulations, Kurt Grizzlies. Let's give it up to him one more time.
Tayshawn Williams carries the trophy to the student section, gets a big hug, and I will tell you, Tayshawn and Henderson, Glasper, we're going to miss those guys next year. I know they have more games to play. We just won't be able to call them, but we're going to miss those guys on this floor next year.
Yeah. They definitely will go to bigger and better things, going to different colleges and stuff. But I do have to give them their hats off to the coaches, to the staff, and specifically Kevin for coming out and getting this win, which is a very important win. And for all the wins in the past and all the L's in the past, we definitely will give them their credit.
Students all lined up, offering their congratulations. And thank goodness the students did not storm the court.
They were so
None of the
close.
fans stormed the court. I am so impressed by that.
They were so close to storming the court.
Close ain't doing it. And they didn't. Well, we've got a little bit of wrap-up business to do. That's not much, actually. First of all, we'll tell you that our next webcast is in 3 weeks. March 21st, we will be at Derby for girls soccer versus the Panthers. And always look forward to the first game. Derby is always good. They're going to give us a tough match. We will be on the air. We're doing again this year JV and varsity back-to-back. JV kicks off at 5. We'll be on the air at 4:45 on the 21st with pregame for JV, and then varsity will immediately follow. So we hope you join us for that. We want to thank, of course, all of our sponsors this year. Jalen Mason did an outstanding job on camera. We're very grateful to him for his work. Jalen gets, I need him to look at me. You got yourself one of these. That's the letter A, in case you can't figure it out. So, Elizabeth, thank you. It's been a good year.
Thank you, Kevin.
Had fun with you. I hope you learned something.
I certainly will, and I'll take that to Butler with me.
Okay. And senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Butler's in the cards next year for you, and explore their broadcast program well. I hope you enjoy it. They do a good job. Hey, get them cutting the nets, will you? There you go. That's Eli Benning up there at the moment doing the first cut of the nets. Now Jace Glasper gets a snip. Jerome Henderson.
Hammond cuts the net.
That's Spanning. Darian Hammond. That's George Rogers getting a piece. He's got himself a big piece. He's not messing around.
I wouldn't either.
Liam Calvert. What a great sixth man he's been this year.
Definitely a spark plug off the bench, I can say that for sure.
Jay-Sean Durding. Didn't see a lot of time on the floor, but we'll be looking to him next year for some strong leadership as a senior. Eric Hopkins, the sophomore. Same with him. They'll be looking to him to get him a lot more playing time next year. Aiden Blunt, the sophomore guard, number 14. Has everybody gotten a piece?
I don't think so. Brown gets a piece too.
I think that's Quentin Brown, the student coach.
Yeah, it is.
He gets himself a piece. I know the last piece will be reserved for Coach Hill. Ajadius Red, number 22 now up there.
EQ gets a piece too.
Yep. We'll see him in the fall as the kicker for the football team.
There's Coach Hill.
He'll finish it off. There he goes. Congratulations again to the Wichita Northwest Grizzlies, Substate champions. They're able to make their trek to state, and for them this year, so they don't even have to travel.
But also, Coach Hill has been a great influence, and this is their best record by far with Coach Hill. So honestly, this is an improvement. This is a great piece to his resume to add, and what a great way to end the season.
They finished season's not over, but to this point they are 17-5 on the season. They will take that record into Koch Arena next week when they do state play, and their opponent, of course, has not yet been determined. They will reseed the teams next weekend. They reseed everything, and it's all based on your record. So depending on who won what, but you think about this team, they finished 17-5. They lost twice to Heights. They lost once to Capon. They lost once to Southeast. That's a game they really shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
And they lost to West. That's a game they shouldn't have lost. Capon, Heights, and Southeast all made it to Substate finals. Capon won. They're already going to state. Heights, I don't think has played yet. I think they played today too. And I don't know what Southeast did, to be honest with you. I don't know whether they made it or not. But, we're playing. We've already played state playoff teams. And still did very well. And I know that 4 of our 5 losses are against state teams. Can't argue with that at all.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, we're going to wrap it up from here at Northwest. I'm going to go home and finish off my case of laryngitis. And we'll wish all of you a very pleasant remainder of the weekend. See you in 3 weeks at Derby High for soccer. And once again, thank you for your support on NWHS Grizz. Our viewership numbers have been great all year, and couldn't do this without you. I want to thank all of the kids who worked games all year long, and that includes today's crew, Jalen Mason and, of course, Elizabeth Dibben. And I also want to especially thank Greg Hill Craig Hill, you never saw. He is not a student. His wife is the official bookkeeper here at Northwest and has been for 2 forevers. And Craig never misses a game. He is a graduate of MAC, but he never misses a Northwest game. And 4 times this year when I was alone, including a game at MAC, the girls' game at MAC that we did. I had no help. I was figuring on finding a way to do it myself or whatever. He stepped up and said, I will help you do it. He ran camera. He did a great job. So appreciate everything he did as well. All right, final thought?
I'm signing out. That's it.
I am too. For Jalen Mason, Elizabeth Dibben, Kevin Arkin saying Grizzlies win 58-52. They're going to state. Thanks again. We'll see you in Derby, from Derby on the 21st. Have a great spring break, everybody.